Hey, I'm Dr. B, the Managing Director of the Manitoba Wildlife Federation. I'm also an aquatic scientist. Welcome to the first installment of our series on lake ecology. Today we're going to talk about the light environment in lakes. Have you ever wondered what it's like for a fish to live in an environment that is covered by 3 or more feet of ice in the winter? Well, for starters, it's dark. But let's back up a few months and let's talk about the light environment during the open water season first. As an angler that's traveled around to many lakes, you've probably noticed that some lakes have such clear water that you can see your lures quite far into the water. In other lakes, especially ones that are stained brown, you can barely see more than a few feet down into the lake. This is because light from the sun is being absorbed by the water. Pure water has the ability to rapidly absorb and reduce light levels. We call this light attenuation. And the more stained the water, the more rapid the absorption of light energy is. Very clear water that has little or no color will still absorb the light energy, but the depth at which it gets completely dark might be 50 or 60 feet down in the lake. Compare that to complete blackness below only 3 feet or so for highly stained lakes. Add a little bit of suspended matter, such as silt or even algae, and the light gets scattered and then absorbed even more quickly. We call the bottom layer of the lake that lacks light the aphotic zone. So aphotic on the bottom where there is no light, and euphotic in the upper part of the water column where there is light. In very clear lakes, such as West Hawk Lake in the Whiteshell Provincial Park, the euphotic zone may extend from the surface down to 50 or 60 feet. In stained lakes or turbid lakes, such as the South Basin of Lake Winnipeg and many prairie lakes, the euphotic zone will be very shallow, maybe from the surface down to only 4 or 5 feet. Light is a big deal for fish, and some species need well-lit water. However, many fish species, including walleye, are adapted to live in the dark nether regions of lakes. They have incredibly sensitive eyes and can see in the dimmest light conditions. Many fish species also rely on their lateral lines, a line of nerve endings that run along the length of a fish along their sides to sense vibration in the water and to help them locate and seek out food. So back to winter. The fish now have 2, 3, or sometimes even 4 feet of ice over their heads. You already know that water absorbs light. Well, so does ice. Clear ice that is only 2 feet thick will reduce light penetration into the water below by about 25%. Thicker ice, and especially ice that contains bubbles or ice that is not completely clear, will reduce light by 75%. Add some snow on top of the ice, and especially older or crusted snow, and the light level just under the ice is now reduced by 90 to 99%. So under normal winter conditions in Manitoba, with relatively thick ice and a lot of snow, our fish are living a pretty dark lifestyle. It's little wonder that rattling jigs are such deadly lures to use for ice fishing. The vibrations given off by these lures help fish locate them easily. It's March here out on Lake of the Woods, and soon the snow will be gone off the ice, and the ice will start to melt, reducing that barrier to light penetration. It's a fantastic time of the year to be out ice fishing, as light conditions under the ice continually improve, making fish much more active. The lengthening days and warmer temperatures also seem to have a positive effect on anglers as well. So, next time you're out on the ice, take a long look down that hole and think about light. Consider yourself illuminated. I'm Dr. B, and this is Below the Surface.